Welcome to another exciting edition of Travel Guide. If you are new here, consider subscribing. Today we will be visiting the Natural History Museum, London. This is a very good museum. There is so much to see and do here. There is so many areas to visit as well. Love the big dinosaur in the massive old bit of the entrance area. Totally recommended, and better not to spend a lot of time looking at the beginning, since at the end you will have to look at everything in a hurry. The museum is huge, and if you want to visit at least half of it, you're going to spend at least 3 hours. Even if you don't plan anything, it's still great to walk around aimlessly taking in all that they have to show. Some of the exhibits look a bit tired, and have very dated-looking literature accompanying them, but the overall atmosphere and experience is wonderful. A bit too many rock displays, and some areas can be overcrowded and hot, but other than that it's a great place to visit. The building is absolutely breathtaking. The entry is free, though it is recommended to donate at least £5, and there are exhibitions for all ages and interests, real treks, as well as the mammals, where you can look at lions, polar bears, and even a gigantic whale in their 1:1 size. There is a section on human biology, a Charles Darwin special, loads of minerals, and gemstones, and knowledge, and information on more species than you can find anywhere else. Stunning building, with some amazing exhibits. Not all the exhibits are on display, so for example all the world's insects are behind closed doors. You get a much more abbreviated experience of them. Firstly, entry is free, but donations are encouraged. A £5 donation is the recommended amount, and you can also purchase maps for £1, and they have multiple places to eat and drink, and shops to pick up memorabilia of your visit. It's free to get in, which is awesome. They have a suggested £5 donation, which is worth paying to keep it free. Lots to learn if you're into that thing. Also great if you just want to take in the artifacts and exhibits they have to offer. You could spend more than a few hours in here if you read everything on the walls, but still a great place to go if you want to limit yourself to an hour or two. The body exhibit had a lot of really fun interactive aspects, but you could tell it was all circa 1980, and in desperate need of a refresh. Practically everywhere else in the world we've ever visited charges a rather steep admission. It is truly a gift to have these museums open at no cost. What a great move that was. The dinosaurs were of course spectacular, and the exhibition on human biology was very thought-provoking and fascinating. Large cafes serving tasty food, sandwiches, pastries, drinks, and a stone's throw from South Kensington Underground Station, and next door to the VA Science Museum for a full-on day of exploration. Great for the adults and kids. They have put Andy's Clock, Andy's Dinosaur Adventures in the entrance hall for the little ones to see. For me it was way too full, but a great museum, especially for kids. It's absolutely great. So much to see and to try out. There are many words to describe this magnificent building, though nothing can come close to seeing it in person. Everything from the architecturally perfect exterior to the eye-blinding interior. Guided tours are a constant, available in a wide variety of languages, and the people are extremely helpful, kind, and willing to answer any questions. Some of the taxidermy animals look a bit weird, but it was made long ago, and probably people didn't know what they were putting together. There are a couple of areas that are looking tired. They could do with an update, but for the most part the museum is great. There's a few places to get food, drink inside the museum. As expected, the prices are quite steep, but that's the same for most of London's big attractions. Students visiting this place could learn more than what they learn from their schools, with a visual experience of the actual specimens, and a detailed description tagged along with it. If you're visiting this museum, better spend one full day there so that you will get enough time to go through all their collections. Amazing and vast collections from around the world, suitable for all ages. One visit is not enough. You never stop learning. The only problem was the layout of the dinosaur room, which isn't set up well for any reasonable amount of people. Despite there being plenty to look at and read, it's so cramped with little space to stand, and doesn't feel like you can stop for long enough. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and leave your comments below.